Thank you, Dirk. Mr. and Mrs. Ambassador, dear alumni, staff members of the school and friends of the Vlerick Business School. As an alumnus, especially, but also as the dean of your school, it's a pleasure for me to be here. Sorry, the preceding speaker was a bit taller. The winter reunion, and especially the drinking after the speeches, really each time brings back the strength of the bonds and the support that alumni have for their school. And this academic year, as Dirk explained, is a special one for your school. Not only because it's the fourth year that we are facing economic headwinds, which is the case, but because we have decided, together with the alumni, as you heard, to rebrand into a common brand and to also use that rebranding for a major internal change and renewal effort. The rebranding, which we announced on 12 September, marks a new chapter in the development of our school. Over the past decade, we have grown from a local business school into one of a handful of European national champions with international reach and a global ranking. And with our new name, Vlerick Business School, and our new identity, we're ready to share our capabilities and strengths with a wider international audience so that you, as past alumni, or as future graduates, because there may be some in the room, will benefit from the greater recognition of your school. Now, I apologize to those among you, and there might be a few, who were present at the wonderful event we had on 12 September, because they may have heard most of what I have to say. So they will have to take a little nap and wait for Ambassador Goodman. The first thing I wanted to explain is why a rebranding. To begin with, the name, which we were all proud of and still are, Vlerick Leuven-Ghent Management School, ended up a bit confusing, given our campuses in Brussels, in St. Petersburg, and our programs in Beijing. Also, whilst we may be world famous in Belgium, not nearly enough executives and students outside of Belgium know what we stand for, the quality of our participants, or future alumni, and the quality of our teaching. So rebranding was in order. But perhaps more importantly, there are 600 alumni here, but if I take the wider population of 70,000 alumni who are not in this room, and the thousands of executives who pass through our doors, they probably mostly remember our school as it was when they were students, not what their school has become and can powerfully deliver for them and for their organizations. Dear friends, the world of business schools has become a global one and a fiercely competitive one. In Alice in Wonderland, when Alice is running hard next to the Red Queen, Alice remarks that in her country, running so hard, one would see a lot of places. To which the Red Queen answered, in this country, dear Alice, we have to run so hard just to stay in place. We too are in Red Queen competition. And as a medium-sized independent business school, we have to do it our own way, with our own unique energy, and with your trust and support. In this competitive business school world, reputation and brand name are more important than ever before. For students, the choice of a business school is a big one-time decision based on word of mouth, rankings, and conversations. The trust inspired by our brand is a key factor in helping students make that choice. And also executives and HR managers who recruit a business school to work with their leadership team take on a risk. They do not know the quality of the delivery until the program has run its course. Hence again, the trust in the brand and the reputation are paramount. Over the past year, our rebranding team has worked very hard to try to capture, first of all, what makes us unique. Based on 66 interviews and about 1,200 surveys, in which some of you may have participated, by Carrington Crisp, a brand identity was developed by a British professional company called Landor Associates. And a campaign was developed, which we have been launching recently under the banner Enjoy Change by BDO Brussels. A new website developed by LBI was launched about a month ago, and really all of this involved a lot of work, and I want to thank not only our external partners, but also the many members of the Vlerick team for a job well done. Now, the first ingredient of that rebranding, of course, was our name and logo. This new name, Vlerick Business School, is a pragmatic choice, but it's also one of respect for the founder of our school, André Vlerick, whose values and dreams we still hold true until today, and whose support in a way is still with us through his legacy gift. It is also a way to institutionalize and carry forward the commitment of the original group of alumni, alumni partners, and faculty partners who made the school what it is today through the good and the bad times. Many of these people, alumni partners and faculty partners, are still with us. Others have left, but we are grateful to all of them. You should not think, by the way, that the renaming is a distancing from Ghent and Leuven or parent universities. To the contrary, faculty secondments, doctoral program collaboration and research collaboration is thriving more than ever before. The beautiful student towns and university reputations of our parents are a huge asset for us, and not only in academic circles. Both rectors, Professor Paul van Kouwenberghe and Professor Marquard, have actually been very vocal in their support of our development through the rebranding and an exciting new Brussels campus that will be launched in September and will be ready, in fact, already in April, May this year. Next year, soon. Our alumni president, Dirk Bontrader, mentioned that we're using this occasion to forge even more a common identity together between the alumni and the school going forward, and for by the summer integrating our websites. I really look forward to that. When you rebrand, the first question is, how will you differentiate yourself? The world of business schools is indeed becoming more crowded, and luckily for us, maybe quite undifferentiated. The main challenge was to understand what makes Vlerick Business School unique. And on our journey of discovery for the new brand, we chose 4 brand drivers, which will help to distinguish ourselves from competition, stand out, and be relevant to our audience. And together, these 4 are qualities that we collectively possess, but also have to aspire to build on further. The first brand driver is not really a differentiator. Being international. Being international has become a qualifier to be a leading global business school. And in fact, yes, we have degree students in our own campus in St. Petersburg and in Bimba and Beijing, more than 300 in total. Our Belgian full-time MBA brings students from over 25 countries. Our other degree programs are progressively internationalizing. We have 15 nationalities on our career faculty. Last year, we did 40 out of our 100 customized programs in different countries, including 12 outside Europe. Our largest customer as a school is based in the Netherlands. And soon, our forthcoming campus in Brussels will allow us to claim our position as the leading business school in the heart of Europe. Actually, in the country of the ambassador, most people don't know Belgium. Even less people know Flanders. Most people don't know Ghent or Leuven. Everybody knows Brussels. A second driver, which stands out for our school, is pragmatism And that is truly a differentiator among business schools. We are much closer to practice than most. As an independent business school that lives in the marketplace, we know how to bridge the gap between theory and real-world delivery. Or people actually easily collaborate across disciplines, which is not the case in universities or most business schools. And we know how to focus their research on real issues. Or professors get to know you and understand your challenges and provide you with solutions that you can take into your organization. Vlerick has a hands-on approach that we have always felt to be important and one that our competitors often miss the mark on. Our teaching style is interactive and technology supported. And I think it's this relevance to the real world of practice that is the basis for our success as a business school. The third driver of the brand, openness, goes hand in hand with pragmatism. We have developed meaningful research for business collaboration with 42 corporate partners. And these partners tell us that on the whole they experience us as flexible, approachable, and cooperative. And actually, they have stood by us through the whole tough times of the last 4 years, which shows that they really see value. We have also established productive collaborations with multiple schools, such as Peking University, Cambridge, or St. Gallen, to deliver unique, collaborative international programs. But we're also open in another sense of the word. We want to be a place where multiple views and perspectives can be brought into the classroom discussion. That is perhaps the richness of Europe, the richness of sitting between North and South, between Catholic and Protestant, the richness of having a social bent and at the same time being part of a capitalist society. Indeed, we pride ourselves that we prepare our students to navigate in a diverse world of multiple truths. The issues are complex, the responses are complex. The most striking characteristic to our visitors, however, and this is what our branding agency told us one day, had walked through our doors and experienced Vlerick from inside, is simply the vitality they feel at Vlerick. Our faculty and employees are enthusiastic and dedicated to driving the school forward. Every day they go the extra mile to make things happen for our clients and the students. And I think it's this entrepreneurial enthusiasm that we celebrate and cherish so that we can continue making our school an inspiring place where people exchange ideas and create new initiatives and why not plant the seeds of new companies. If anything, we have responded to the adversity of the current crisis with renewed resolve, energy, and projects. 4 drivers. And to embody these 4 drivers, we have developed this completely new look and feel, which you have been exposed to over the past couple of months. And you may have noticed, hopefully, how the vitality shines through the multiple color palettes, and how the openness and pragmatism are reflected, if you have seen our brochures, in the light and in the action orientation of the pictures. Or how the bold and simple V of Vlerick is echoed through angles in all visuals, giving our campuses a completely new, energizing freshness. By the way, you may also notice that we have changed our tone of voice. The most striking question of our external advisors was why, compared to our international competitors, we were so Flemishly modest. So, whilst we will still only speak when we have something to say, we will blow our trumpet a bit louder and be truly proud of what we have to show. We have also redesigned our social media platforms, and this new website that you may test has many new functionalities and will be enriched over time with content and videos and testimonies. I'm looking really forward to a complete integration so we can show the stories of our alumni on our website and we can communicate the content of our research to our alumni in a seamless way. A brand, however, can only be built from strong foundations inside. So I can assure you that this rebranding process over the last year has been accompanied by a major internal change effort, which we call Stronger Together. We started with an outside benchmarking process involving 25 faculty and 25 of our staff members. And this has led to a complete review of all our degree programs for 2013, with increased emphasis on personal development, action learning, choice of electives, and modularity. We have reorganized both our open and customized executive education organizations to offer more customization and integration with our clients' overall development needs, to increase our expertise in blended learning, and to step our penetration in the Netherlands and in Russia. Another new dimension in our organization, which is rare in business schools but quite common in professional service firms, is that we're in the process of creating sector-based research initiatives to support our teaching and development capability in sectors such as financial services, energy and utilities, healthcare and life sciences, and retailing and consumer goods, so that we can better serve our corporate partners and customers in these areas and better train our students to also have some sector-specific understanding. Now, of course, a lot of this seems an emphasis on large companies and internationalization. But to make sure that we do not leave our Flemish entrepreneurial roots, we are also working on new programs on entrepreneurial buy-ins, because a lot of companies have no succession and a lot of alumni would like to start their own firm or take over a small one, and on family business. And this will complement our already successful IGMO Growth Company Academy. Let me, in front of the alumni, extend my deep personal thanks to all the collaborators of the school who, in the heart of an economic headwind, have worked so hard to ensure that we change and that we improve fast enough to move forward in the business school competition. And going forward, we are into a campaign that will bring this new Vlerick Business School to the outside world. To create stopping power, we use a somewhat surprising phrase, enjoy change, something most people don't do. We have kicked off the campaign with some creative statements about the world we see in the future. And you're all invited as Vlerick brand ambassadors, and I know some in the room have done already, to contribute many more statements yourself. Because to speed up the rate of change is the survival of any organization. In fact, it is the challenge, not only for us at Vlerick, but also for this country, in the heart of Europe, and for Europe as a whole. Without embracing change, we will not return to the growth that we need to thrive. Opening minds for a better business world, helping individuals with their personal development, and helping companies adjust to the changing global competition is the core of what we do at the Vlerick Business School, and because this is a real contribution, is why all its collaborators are so proud. Dear guests, your school does not have it easy. As we pursue our strategic investments, we are, like most firms, forced to trim our sails and to rein in our operational spending. We will not slacken the pace, however, because Vlerick wants to be a leading international business school with a difference. Yes, we offer accredited world-class education programs which combine a healthy mix of theory and practical insight. Yes, we're an academic business school with a strong tradition of innovative management research. Yes, we have expert faculty with close ties to the corporate world. And yes, we consistently are ranked among the top 15 business schools in Europe. But what sets us apart is the spirit in which we do it, and which we have attempted to capture in our new brand and identity. And I'm personally really excited about this and the possibility it brings for the future of our school. I hope you share that excitement, and I want to invite you to let the drivers and the brand resonate with yourselves. Dear alumni, there are indeed many things you can do to help us spread the word and to help us enhance the reputation of your degree. Why not take a new course and experience for yourself how your school has changed and evolved? Because we firmly believe that a strong local business school is a great asset, not only in the international development of our business community, but also the professionalization of our non-profit and public sectors. And it is a key ingredient in attracting talent and investment to Belgium. I hope you support us in our mission and will all become great ambassadors of the brand. I thank you for having listened, and I'm very glad to introduce Ambassador Goodman, Ambassador of the United States of America to the Kingdom of Belgium. I, in fact, don't think he needs much introduction because he has seen more of Belgium and met more of its inhabitants than most of us in the room. And many of us already had the occasion to witness that. Mr. Ambassador, I thank you not only for the way you have taken up your role as ambassador to our country and the way you have exposed yourself and shared and went and visited. I'm really impressed. The ambassador only has 4 villages left in Belgium that he has not yet visited. And he even has a sense of political history, because the last one he will visit is called Voeren. Mr. Ambassador, thank you for accepting to address us. Thank you.